Welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, we are Mark and Lisa and CHICCO, the cheeky chihuahua. Just over a year ago we decided to quit our 9-to-5 jobs and start the plan to sell our home and move into our motorhome full time. We have now visited over 12 countries and have plans to visit so much more. They say life is what you make it, and new adventures are always around every corner. Join us now as we embark on our next one. Welcome back to Spain, guys. This time you find us in the beautiful city of Salamanca. I have wanted to come here for such a long time, but it's always been far too hot. Today's gorgeous, isn't it?
Well, it's still 28 degrees, it's still quite warm, but it's
bearable.
It's dry heat, isn't it, here? It really
yeah.
is. You know when everyone says, oh, it's dry heat in Spain, but it is here for definite.
What do they say?
It's dry heat, it's different sort of heat, but it is, isn't it, here? It is dry. You put your washing out and it's dry 5 minutes later, isn't it? So,
wow, what washing have you put out?
none yet. I'm waiting to do some.
Yeah, Salamanca, it is known as the Golden City. Do you know why it's called the Golden City? Because of the honey-coloured stones in the buildings, apparently. We've yet to see it. We're just on the outskirts. We've just left the van on a lovely park up, about 5-minute scooter ride from here.
Yeah, it's not far.
No, we've got some UK citizens next to us as well, which was nice to see.
Yeah.
So we just come across this medieval bridge. We're heading into Salamanca now. Apparently there's loads to see in this place. Like I said, I've been excited to come here for a long time, so are you ready?
Yeah, ready. Let's go.
Let's go and have a...
I need to find some Chineses because we've not had one yet while we've been on this travel.
It's not called the Golden Chinese Dragon or all like that, Mark. It's called the Golden City. Well, we haven't had to come far to be totally gobsmacked. This is what we've just found.
Just around the corner,
Coming round the corner, look at this. It totally overwhelms you as you just come round the corner.
You're walking in, it's like through the thing, isn't it? Up in a bit of an hill, and you just come round this corner and it's there, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. Absolutely. Now you know. Now I know why it's called the Golden City. It is. Everything's like a honey-coloured stone. Beautiful.
And we're just at the start, aren't we? We've just come off a cycle path. Down there's the city, isn't it? Or the town,
just down there.
Lisa's doing some Google Translate on the menu, aren't you? Like,
when in Spain.
it's a debate whether to get some tapas. There's always tapas there, or whether to get a burger. Watch your space. Lisa's just rearranging the table.
Lisa's changed her mind because the tapas, you had to go in to order it, and I've just been in and all there is croquets. We don't want just croquets. There was a few things we wanted to order, so we'll leave it for another time. I've gone for a crispy chicken burger instead.
Chicken?
Yeah.
And I've got a salad burger coming, haven't I? As always, we'll show it you when it comes.
Yeah, what normally happens with tapas in Spain is you go into the counter and you point at what you want, they heat it up and fetch it out to you. So I've just been in and, like I said, there was only croquets on there. Mark was after meatballs and all sorts.
But it might be because we're like midway through the afternoon, aren't we?
It could be, yeah. They could be waiting to put some fresh out, I don't know. So it was just easier to go off the menu this time. We are going to do tapas though, aren't we?
Oh yeah, before long, yeah.
We did it, last time we did it was Pamplona, weren't it?
Yeah, I think if you come at night time here, you probably find it's full of stuff, isn't it? Yeah,
the counter's quite dilapidated, but it is quite busy inside, isn't it?
Probably from earlier on, they probably stock it up later.
And look at Chico's nicely sat down, waiting to see what we're going to eat.
I was just saying to Lisa, when I was just saying about the weather here, I mean, we sat here today, it's probably about 28 degrees. We're having to shade because we'll burn. we're midway through September. There's people who've got jumpers on and stuff and coats and rounds, but the thing to remember at the minute where we are here at this time of year currently, it's dropping cold, isn't it? 6-7 o'clock within an hour or so, it drops probably 10 to 15 degrees, and it's cold last night. During the night I got up to go to the toilet and the outside temperature was 6 degrees. 6 degrees, and yet today it's probably going to be 20.
That's quite warm back in the UK.
Well, I don't know if it's enough, but yeah, so they're lucky. They are blessed with the weather because they do get mostly days like this, don't they?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know, and it's not
Apparently
that far.
there's rain on Friday though.
Apparently so.
Normally in the UK you'd be expecting it to rain every day, and here they get told there's one day they might get a bit of rain.
But it might rain for an hour or two, cloudy, and then brighten up. It normally does that, doesn't it? So, but one day we'll take that, won't we? We had a bit of rain as we come down, as you saw in the previous video, but it's been alright up to press, hasn't it? And it has gradually got warmer, so
we can take one day of rain.
just a quick update from about half an hour ago. We're still waiting for our burgers, aren't we? I don't think we're going to get them.
I don't think they're coming either. I don't know what's going on. I think he's totally forgot to take the order.
Well, he come and ordered off us. We told him what we wanted, but we got our drinks.
Yeah. Well, there's people behind us that came after us, and they're eating the food.
But it's like well over half an hour ago, isn't it?
Why is it always us?
The thing is, we're going to get tapas because there's a menu, as we said at the start there. And we said you've got to go inside and order it, and then you went in, Lisa, went and much choice left. Yeah. So we sort of put it down to maybe that it's sold out, and then you came back here, and he came back up to us, and we told him on the menu, we actually pointed what we wanted, so it might still come. We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll just get the bill for the drinks otherwise, won't we?
Crackers. Waiter 1, Mark 0, because guess what's just arrived? The food has just come. No sooner did you just put the camera down and he came out with it. Mm-hmm. The thing is, it's Spanish time, Mark. It's not English time. Everything takes a little bit longer, doesn't it?
Chips are nice.
The chips are nice. Look at these for chips.
Like curling.
Really, really potatoey as well. Surprise, surprise for chips. Right, we're going to get these and then we'll carry on showing you around Salamanca.
Oh, full now till tea time, Lisa.
That was your tea time, Mark. That we're having nothing else now.
And how much was it?
$22.20.
And a free wasp look.
So call it 20 quid.
In fact, yeah, 19 quid. So it's all right, isn't it? Burger were nice. I chopped some up for CHICCO. I'm full, but it's got bits of like chorizo and stuff in it.
Well, at least we got to sit down for an hour.
Yeah, well, we can get going now. So it's starting to liven up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, shops are starting to reopen, and there's people coming into the city centre now. So let's go and find out about this Salamanca, shall we? So are you ready for this? The waiter's just been. Mark's just paid. And what did you say to him, Mark?
Gracias.
What was the rest of it?
Por favor.
So you just said thank you, please?
Yeah.
I think next time you just want to say it in English and hope they understand you. Talk about get it wrong. So as well as being called in the Golden City, it is also known as the Meat City. Now, that's not as in where you go to meet.
It's as in meat what you eat, isn't it?
Yeah, meat what you eat. Because they specialise in a lot of meats here, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your burger was nice, weren't it?
It was nice, yeah. It got like chorizo and stuff in it, a little bit, so it was nice. It was like a pink, it were cooked, definitely cooked, but it were like ham and beef and all sorts, and it was really tasty.
Yeah. So Mark is now on the look for his first Salamancan Chinese restaurant takeaway.
I know.
Because he wants to see, that wasn't badly priced there actually, so he wants to see how much it is as a Chinese, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the idea of it, but I don't think I'll be able to fit one in tonight, will I?
No.
But we'll see. I don't think you get them around here because it's too Spanishy, isn't it?
Salamanca is also known as the Spanish city. Get that? Because you're in Spain. It's got quite a few names, this place, hasn't it?
So everyone's walking around and doing Spanish things, aren't they?
Only thing I can think of is when I say Salamanca is James Bond.
Sounds like a big lizard, doesn't it?
Well, no, it sounds like Scaramanga. And it's full of little streets, loads of restaurants, loads of eating places and drinking places, but steeped in history. It goes back as far as 1100s, apparently. So
nearly when you were around.
Oh. Now these are what Salamanca are famous for, apparently. It looks like a Greg's pasty, doesn't it?
Big one, isn't it?
Full of meat though, Mark.
Is it?
Full of meat, yeah. And it's like the dish of the city.
And you got all these here, like these sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah, not for me.
And then up here you've got tubs of big toenails. Like.
toenails. You and your toenails. What is it with you and toenails? Now we've just spotted something. We're coming up to another beautiful old church, and it looks like something's making a nest or a home on top of it, doesn't it, Mark?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd climb up there to get rid of that.
Full of twigs and stuff, isn't it?
What did you think it might be?
Stalks? Maybe.
Do you get stalks in Spain?
I think so, yeah. I know you get them in France and stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, look at that. Big, isn't it?
Yeah, it
big
really
bells,
is.
Some cracking bells up there.
Cracking bells. There's a lot of these walking tours around everywhere. Look behind there. A lot of them. But I did just say about it being the meat city. We have just passed about 5 butchers and there's another one there.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking, they're like 5-star butchers. They're really, absolutely pristinely
They are
clean.
immaculate. Look, let's go and have a look. These here, these pies are cut out, mate. Let's go and have a look. It's making me hungry, all this, Lisa.
Are you? Oh look, $5.50 for a sandwich, Mark.
That's all right.
Are they not bocadillas then? No,
Yeah,
they're not, are they?
Yeah,
no, they're
boccadillo.
not. Oh yeah, it is a great wrap.
It says on the window there.
Oh yeah,
That's
gives it
inside
away.
them.
That's that's the hornazo, the pasty that I showed you a bit ago.
Looks like meat or ham wrapped in.
It looks like meat and meat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pork and ham and all sorts. But look at that for a 5-star butcher's. That is stunning. All the legs hanging up there. Beautiful shop. And you can get yourself some pick and mix as well with your meats. Look at that.
Look at this knife. They've sharpened it. Gone down to.
That's a professional's knife, isn't it? Look at the meat. And they've sliced it. Wow.
Mounting them now, look, because it's getting ready for opening up, you see.
Yeah.
Mounting the legs.
Mounting the legs.
Can I mount your legs like that?
Misty blue sky, take me on your treasure dive. I've got nothing to lose after years with the blues. Oh, you know about them highs and lows.
And once again, just like every other Spanish city we've been up to now, this is the Plaza Mayor. This is a very grand one, this one though. My goodness.
It is, isn't it? Something's been going off, hasn't it?
Huge, yeah, they've got some scaffolding up. It might be from the weekend, Mark.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's stunning.
It's old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really
Don't even say it.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Venice, doesn't it?
Oh, the bells are out just for you, Mark.
Yeah, it's not.
Where was it? Everywhere we went, was it Germany? The bells came on.
I think so, but they sounded like I don't know, depressing, didn't they?
Go on, do it.
Like dun, dun, dun. Like that, wasn't it?
Like that. These didn't. These just went ding ding, and that were it.
Yeah.
It's a.
At 4:15. I don't know why. Weird, isn't it?
Telling everyone to come back out now because it's cool enough.
Yeah.
There's a bar on every single side of this plaza, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's restaurants and stuff all the way around. And through that archway over there, you can see, Lisa, there's a Burger King, believe it or not.
Those of you that's ever been to Halifax or have seen our Halifax vlog, this reminds me of Peace Hall.
It's like it, isn't it?
Very much like it. But all in Peace Hall, all the little balconies have shops. These aren't shops,
That's
are
right,
they?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that vlog, go back and find it because people say, well, you're going to Halifax for weekend. There's lots to see in Halifax in Yorkshire.
Yeah,
you need to go and have a look.
But that is, like you say, it's about the same size and everything. And we do have music events on there, don't we?
Yeah.
Throughout the year. But there's been something on here. I don't know what's been going on.
So we've just come through the Plaza Mayor and there's confetti and stuff all over the floor. Now we thought it might have just been some festival or party that's been going on during the weekend. Guess who were playing last night here? Gutted. Only Bonnie Tyler.
Missed it by a day, haven't we?
We have, haven't we? I'm
How old is
absolutely
she? I thought
gutted.
she were around when you were around.
Well, let's just say it's a very deceiving picture because she doesn't look like that anymore.
She looks about 28 there.
She's not, but she's a good singer. She's really good, is Bonnie Tyler. I bet we're belting in that. Can you imagine the acoustics in that Plaza Mayor?
I know we missed Sexy Zebras and all in 12th of September.
I ain't got a clue who Sexy Zebras is.
There's
I
been a
don't
lot,
think you
hasn't
do, do
there?
you?
There's been a lot going off, hasn't
There is this, I mean, look at this, all these here. But I can't believe that. Just last night, and we've missed it.
And they missed day before, Omar Monts.
Oh no, not Omar Monts.
And then Abraham Mateo.
Right, come on. reading everyone off that we don't know. So I still think we're still coming into the town bit. There's not many shops, but if you like your history, you need to come here.
This is what we said about Gold City or something, Lisa.
Yeah, it's the Golden City because of the colour of the stone. And that's what CHICCO does when he sees another dog. I think he tells them to go away.
Yeah, there's a guard dog, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, there's a guard rat.
We are seriously getting Italian vibes here. Look at this behind me here. Everything just feels Italian. I don't know why. Very strange, but I can't stress to you guys, this city is absolutely one of the best that we've been to. It's quiet at the moment because it's siesta time, but it's stunning. Even the new buildings are made to look old, so nothing looks out of place. There's no new next to old and old next to new. Isn't it gorgeous, Mark?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. I just saying, it feels like Italy, doesn't it? This feels like somewhere in Italy. I'll just show you what I mean. Look at that.
Yeah,
it's
nice,
crackers. I've just been saying, even the new buildings have made look like old, haven't they?
Yeah.
So nothing stands out like a sore thumb and ugly.
Yeah, it is nice. It's all like this. This is your city. It's not just like there's an old town and a new town. This is, from what we gather, is everything, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, look at that, Le Hacienda. I used to go to one of those in Manchester as a pup. And don't say anything, Mark. Found something interesting here, Mark.
Where?
This restaurant here sells loads of different pastas. Look at this. Look at all the different pastas they sell.
Jesus, it's like everything you can get, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you'd be a bit stuck for choice there, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe, yeah.
Look at that building behind you. What's all them on top?
It's like a prison, isn't it?
Wow, it's not a prison.
We saw a prison coming down this
Oh,
morning,
yeah.
didn't we?
In between... Where were we?
Well, between here and that place we stopped last night.
Oh, yeah, we had a quick stop last night, didn't we? And on the way here, Mark said that was like a prison, and it only was.
It sounded like a lookout tower. I thought, is it an airport? But no, it was a prison, wasn't it? In the middle of nowhere, wasn't it?
Well, that's where they need to be, in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Anyone escapes, comes knocking on your door.
Anyone who's been down this route, down this motorway, if you're heading further south, you'll have seen it. It's on the left-hand side, isn't it? So you can't miss it. Look at them, Lisa, up there. I was just seeing like bars, but bars aren't enough. It's got spikes on as well.
Ooh, they were seriously about keeping someone out, weren't they?
Yeah.
Cracky. They're lethal, aren't they?
They actually stick out past the profile of the building by a little bit, so this must be like one of the most famous picture places here for what that is up there, eh?
Everyone's taking pictures on it. I think this is the original cathedral. It's called the Old Cathedral. And the one that the first one that we saw coming in.
What's the new one?
That's the newer one, but that looks old as well.
It's not that big of a city, is it, to warrant that
I
much
love it.
religious buildings? But
It's not a city full of shops. There probably is some shops somewhere, but we haven't come across any. It's just
what we're doing, what we've already found out in a lot of these places, are cities in the centre of Spain, is they're putting on 2 or 3 kilometres outside the city. They're putting the retail parks, aren't they?
Yeah, keeping them completely separate, which is a good idea.
It's a good
actually.
idea because provide the parking and stuff, don't they? So.
I mean, look at this. You just go from one street to the next. Magnificent building everywhere. It's just unreal, isn't it?
I bet they made some films here, you know, like Jason, some films a bit like Jason and the Argonauts and stuff. I'm not saying that was filmed here. But
how old's that film you've just picked out at the top of your head there?
I know, but I bet they are, because it's got all that old style buildings, hasn't
yeah,
it? So,
it feels like Romanesque, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, I mean, what was the films you used to put on a Sunday afternoon?
This beautiful building behind us, that's a Casa de las Conchas. Now, it's a 16th century Gothic palace. Now, an exhibition centre, and it's got seashells all over it, hasn't it?
You've got a little cafe down there as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
Look at that though, the detail. And we're stood in front of this building here and it's, oh my goodness.
Massive, isn't it?
It's huge. It's absolutely huge. We're back to where we started now, where the cathedral was. And like I said, we've seen a few shops, but not a lot.
I think the other side, aren't they? I've just looked again and...
Probably at a side they've extended and made into a town centre, aren't they? But no charity shops, guys, and no Chineses.
No, nothing at all to do with Asian food, is it?
No, there
no
isn't.
Japanese street food or anything.
But there is a lot of Chinese tours going on, isn't there? We've seen a lot of Chinese going
we don't
around.
have a Chinese, it could be anything, can't it?
Could be, but...
But it's all just bocadillos, isn't it, and stuff?
Bocadillos.
Bocadillos.
So it is as we thought. They've kept the old and the new completely separate in Salamanca, which is fantastic, because if you want to just see the old bit, you can do.
Can do, can't you? And then this is like the new shopping bit, isn't it? There's some shops down there, isn't there? But it's not a lot.
Not a lot. This is, you can tell this is a proper city centre. And what have you just seen here? Oh, I couldn't stop laughing when he showed me this.
It's a potato fritters shop, isn't it? But they do crisps and stuff. But
what did you think they were?
look like big fat toenails, don't they?
No, you said they look like prawn crackers.
Oh yeah, well, sort of. Yeah, they're the toenails that I saw.
Oh yeah, they're the toenails, yeah.
But
Lovely.
in there, we've got a counter with nuts and crisps. That's all they do. Nuts and crisps. I don't know how they make a do with that. It's mad,
Oh, I do. In Spain, nuts and crisps, it's this part of the diet, isn't it?
I bet they're nice. I bet they cook them on the premises, Lisa.
So we're going anyway up to, what's it called, Mark?
That
Court.
department, El Corte Inglés, that department store.
Now, we found a few of these earlier, well, last year on our Spanish trip, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they do a certain meat for CHICCO and he loves it.
It's called Animova or Amanova or something like that, and it's got a picture of the dog's face on the pack on it, and he loves it. And it's expensive, but we're treated to it. So.
It's worth it.
Because he gets a bit bored with his normal meat, doesn't he? So.
I think you would as well. If I give you Chinese every night, wouldn't you get bored?
No.
Bingo! Fantastic. It was worth the trip, CHICCO. Look, they've got your little packets.
He's not bothered, he's sniffing everything.
It even looks like him done it a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Right, so how many is he getting though? That's the question.
One. No, we'll get him a few.
No, we'll get him a few. Thank God for that.
He does like them, doesn't he?
Oh, he loves them. Loves them. So they're all different flavours, aren't they? Salmon and turkey.
We'll get him a few of them.
Chicken, lamb and beef. What about 3 of each?
Yeah, something like that.
Right, let's do this. Done. So he's got 12 packets there, which one packet lasts him roughly a day, so 12 days. Plus he's already got all his meat that we fetched with him.
He has other things as well, doesn't he? Some just fresh meat and stuff.
Yeah.
So throw them in
And
there.
he's still got a bag full, that's all his meat's there. And he's still got a bag full of treats. And thank you for this week for everyone who sent him treats as well.
Yeah,
We're banking it all up. Actually, what we'll do is, these load of meats here, that's just paid for it. So all the treats that you've sent CHICCO this week, thank you so much, because you've just bought him his favourite meat from Spain.
And we'll show you when we give him one of these, because he's never a really hungry dog, is he? He just eats when he wants, but we'll give him one of them and he scoffs it all down in one go, doesn't he?
Reminds me of someone I know.
2 hours later, we're finally going out of this store, aren't we?
Don't give it that, we've just come off the escalator now. We have not been in here for 2 hours.
We don't do Chinese in here either, so...
So that was our day out in Salamanca. What do you reckon then?
Yeah, it's nice here, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, the thing is, to be fair, we're only really planning one day here.
Yeah.
You could come and have a look around all these shops and stuff, but there's not a lot to film, is it? It's just normal Spanish shops, isn't it, at the end of the day?
It is, yeah. We've not come to Salamanca to shop. We've come here to see the history, and by gosh, it has got some history, like we've said before. If you want a really good day out, it's one to put on your list for definite. And the air that, well, it's not an air, it's a park-up area that they've given us.
It's a car park, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it's really clean, really fresh, and it's quite new. It's flat, it's really tidy, and we love it. I'm absolutely in love with this place.
I'm just tired out, mate. It's just because it's been warm and we've done quite a bit. We've got our scooters, walked quite a bit.
We have walked quite a lot,
It's quite spread out. If you haven't got any mobility, i.e. e-bike or whatever, from where you park to here,
you need more than a day, a lot more than a day. But yeah, it's fantastic. So if you're looking for a city to visit in Spain, Salamanca's one of them.
Oh, back aren't we? It's a bit warm, but a bit redney. It's gone a bit warm today, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's warm in here, isn't it? It's always warm in here though, isn't it? So let's face it.
CHICCO's having his Amanova food. What's he on?
He's on delicious lamb tonight. Let's see if he thinks it's delicious. You watch, after all this, he won't eat it.
He's waiting for it. Look.
Are you waiting? You're licking your lips. There you go. Oh, what's that? He's having a think. What is he doing? He's having a drink first.
You'll wet his whistle.
Yeah, wet his whistle. What's that, Chico? What you got? You din-dins? There he is. Looks like we've cracked it, Mark. Looks like he's happy with that.
Yeah.
Good job. We went out of his way to get that.
He does like them, he eats them straight away, doesn't he? We tried to get them when we were back in England, but
They don't do them.
can't seem to get them. You can see them on, I think places have them, so, like online pet stores have them, but they come from Europe, so it's a European brand.
Right, so that's one down. One to go. What are you on for your tea?
I'm not hungry, just a minute.
You should have said that while I was sitting down, Mark. I nearly fell over then. You're not hungry?
No, I will be in a bit, but we might go back up to Lidl yet, eh?
Alright. Well, it's a pose up from Chico, because look at that. Oh, he's just getting a big burp as well, Mark. All empty. Oh, that's an absolute relief, because if he'd not liked them, it'd have been a waste of a travel up to El Corte Inglés.
I know, he does like them, doesn't he? When we got them before, he never wasted any. His normal food he has, he does leave it sometimes. When it's warm, you can't leave it out for long, can you?
No, because of flies in Spain. So we hope you've liked this vlog. We have loved doing this one. It's been a pleasure to show you around Salamanca. But we're going to leave it there, guys, because it's been a very, very long day. And we've got somewhere else special to go to tomorrow, so we need to recharge our batteries. Wait for him to give me the orders for what he wants for his tea, because it ain't going to be Chinese. There isn't none round. There's none round here.
It's so Spanish, isn't it, that much that there's no Chinese?
It's the only thing you don't like about Spain, isn't it, in these cities?
I know, I reckon in a few days' time we'll be in Benidorm. Just a midway break, just to go and let my hair down for a week.
You've got about as much chance of growing hair than being in Benidorm in a couple of days, Mark. So we're going to leave it there, and we hope you've liked it as much as we have. If you have, give us a thumbs up, guys. Leave us a comment down below, and we will definitely catch you on the next one.